Scorpio, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are in the world. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Scorpio Tarot. Scorpio Love Tarot, Love Reading. Messages from your person, a reading where we are going into thoughts, feelings, intentions, what you might need to know here. Don't see coming. Is anyone making a move? Let's take a deep dive. First, let's take a look at this card that has come in. The Magician is here. Wants to be your overall energy. I like this energy. Let's see where it is leading us today. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Scorpio. What else we need to see. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Seven of Pentacles in the upright. The Ace of Wands. The Fool in the upright. Right below the Magician. Interesting. The King of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. Not just catty corner, kitty cornered, cat corner to the Ace of Wands, but connected. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. You're in the Ace of Cups, Scorpio, as well as Cancer and Pisces. This is someone you're waiting on. Yeah, and there's something going down here. Yep. This is somebody who clearly has been in some commitment issues. We have the Seven of Cups here right below the Ace of Wands. And again, kitty cornered, catty cornered to the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. This is also interesting because it is somebody that you're waiting on. Whoa. Wow. Who is coming in here? There's commitment here. There's a very hopeful energy here. There is a new path forward, a strong potential. It's not even a question for me. This is somebody who is making this move toward you. They're getting out of the Seven of Cups, but what's interesting is there is this element here, I feel, of you. Yeah. I don't know, I guess annoyed is annoyed is the word I want to use, and probably why, because we're also looking at the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Star in reverse. So this person owes you an apology. And yeah, there's this feeling of, it's sort of like arms crossed energy. Like, yes, I want to hear this, or this is what I want, but I need to hear this too. That's connecting me with the apology. There is some, look, here's the thing. The Page of Cups connected to the King of Pentacles. More water energy and connected here to our Virgo energy in the King of Pentacles. There is an energy around the page that can kind of be like a student, you know, and it really is connecting with it. Like, I want this. Can we have a new start? It's like take two kind of energy. Whether you are communicating or not, some of you might not be. And emotional maturity, that's what I wanted to say. Like, they didn't respond to maybe questions you had or a conversation that wasn't finished kind of energy. So yeah, there's an apology around that for sure. Nine of Cups is in reverse, connected to the Seven of Cups, again, and connected to this Ace of Wands, but more importantly, connected to the Seven of Cups. So wish fulfillment energy, and it's sort of, well, it's like the lack of that. And today I want to show you the card I chose for you at the Tarot Closet. We have the peacock feathers all fluffed out. You know, when peacocks are making their move on their peacock, when they're ready to commit, I know that sounds really strange, they fluff up their feathers. And this reversal is a validation also with the Seven of Cups that we're looking at somebody here with some commitment issues. It may be that there's choices around location or other people, work, or just even where exactly you're going in the connection. But somebody here in particular in the Magician card is getting really focused. It's an as above, so below energy. By the way, connected also to the throat chakra and right above the Fool, this new path. So somebody is clear here now what they want. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. So they're coming in here with this move. There is an apology too, but it really is this energy of it's literally way more than an apology. The communication, and I want to tell you something, you're here when you're meant to be here. So trust the timing of that, whether you're here in real time at the Tarot Closet as I release, or you're here weeks, months, or years later. I want to tell you, I am channeling as Mercury has gone direct. We're in the equinox, and we just got into Aries season. We also just came out of, we're still in the Mercury shade, by the way, retro shade. We just came out of the Mercury retrograde under Pisces. So a lot of this stuff that's been brewing now, it is, if it hasn't already been acted upon, it's like making the plans for that. And I want to validate that energy around the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups around the communication. This person has clarity here, and the move around it as they come in, like, this is what I want to talk about, or this is what I want to say to you now. There's a lot of alchemizing energy around it. Also here in our Magician, who is connected directly to the Ten of Swords in reverse. So that is an energy of healing. Again, the apology. So they are coming in with that, but it's more. The apology is here in the Cups, the Ace of Cups. But what else is in here? What else is in here that you've been waiting on? For some of you, it's a literal direct connection to marriage. I don't think that's for everyone, but it is here. Waiting to hear feelings for you, or feelings about marriage. Feelings about the next level. What are we missing? We're only missing the Ace of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is here in the upright. Yeah, I'm working on it. This is around long-term energy. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. Somebody coming out of the Hermit energy, by the way. It's a Virgo energy, but more importantly, it's just the energy I feel like where they've been. It's where you get clarity and truth. And you come out of there and you go into the Wheel of Fortune. A turning point. This is a Jupiter energy. It's expansive, growth. Luck, I really think of that as timing. It is right here with what you're waiting on. Ace of Cups, this Four of Pentacles energy around somebody who's trying to figure some things out. So it could be that there's some kind of money issues here, or they're just trying to navigate, again, something around the commitment energy that's been going on, because this is somebody who's clear, who wasn't. That's the thing. What is the apology about? I'm not always privy to all the details, and I don't need to be, but it's really clear. I mean, they could just be apologizing for why it's taking so long. But I do feel like it is connected to this energy of either ignoring the conversation you've been meaning to have or trying to have, or not responding to something about it, like a message. But again, that goes deeper, you know what I mean? So the apology is around that, but it's obviously something deeper. Yeah, Knight of Swords is here. It's an energy that's coming in really fast, like what they have to say is going to change some things here. What they have to say also, you want to hear. So I think you probably want to hear more than an apology, and there is more than an apology that's here. Has somebody been ready? Somebody hasn't. Somebody's been available. Somebody hasn't. We're coming out of the World card energy, the end of a cycle, and moving here, validating, moving here into this Fool energy. So what is in that World card? Is it around money, location, people? Has somebody been afraid of next level, including, again, for some of you, marriage? Yeah, it's here. But it's also connecting with that World card energy around making life-changing decisions and completing the picture between the two of you. For some of you, maybe that just is an apology, but there's just way more than that here. This person is coming in pretty fast to apologize, but it's more than that. King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Fool, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune. I want to bring in this energy that is yours. Yeah. That's also yours. Feet over here. And so is that. The bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's connecting with the Star in reverse, the Page of Cups. So that's actually not surprising because that's an energy around the lack of communication, the lack of things. Yeah, the lack of communication, possibly, again, third-party energy connected to a commitment, but that could be work, other people, romantic or otherwise. Somebody maybe hasn't been ready. Whatever the case is, it's just super, super clear around where things are now. And there is timing energy around that. The Three of Wands. Connecting on the Ace of Swords. This is someone you have been waiting to make a choice, to make a move. A lot of this is a direct connection for me around communication and the apology. But again, it's more than that, but it is here. The Three of Wands, a coming together energy. It's expansive. And I do want to validate if there is a traveling energy here, like somebody would be literally traveling. But it's also this apology coming in here. Again, this is super strong for me around more than an apology energy. Six of Swords. The Moon in reverse. Oh my gosh. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. Why? Because somebody did break promises. That's really validating. In fact, that's your energy, Scorpio. This energy around the Six of Swords, it's definitely an energy that I've been feeling. It's sort of like it came in really early for me that this is somebody who has an apology to make, but it's a lot more. They're not just coming in an apologetic way. They are, in fact, they're part of the reason I feel like they're coming in here like maybe over explaining and just talking a lot, like, because it's been really strong for me that it is somebody you've been waiting on, but there's some kind of arm cross energy here. You know, like, I don't know, work for it, what exactly that is. But the Six of Swords energy right here with the Seven of Pentacles, strong around things needing to move here and you perhaps having 1 foot, 2 feet out the door kind of energy. But it needs to happen. Look, this turtle here is in these waves, has to move. It has to keep moving through all of this water energy, which is emotional energy, and a turtle can be really slow. So it's also connecting around this person. It's sort of like a timing energy, like, I don't know, maybe there's something going on with you that I'm not going to be privy to, and I don't need to be, that has them triggered. But it's also this feeling like they're they're trying to hurry up, and a turtle can only go so fast. A turtle is faster than a tortoise. So on the land, maybe it's a tortoise and jumped here in the water. And now there's just a lot of this emotional energy, and it's like this struggling energy, but it's also here with you. So it's sort of like there is some kind of arm cross energy and timing here. What's been hidden in the moon? Because it's literal in terms of coming to the surface. And as I talk about the Mercury retrograde, as it's gone direct now, but just having come out of that, and also the full moon lunar eclipse energy, which is, I think we're almost just about out of that now. It takes some weeks. But we're still in the Mercury retro shade. So all of that emotional stuff that's been surfacing and emotional under this Mercury retrograde energy is even, look at this, even more to the surface. The moon connected to the tide, the water energy, the feelings, what's been hidden, truth and clarity here. It's like this energy here with the Knight of Swords, the moon in reverse, in particular the major arcana energy, And the Six of Swords, it's like, just wait. Like, let me say this to you kind of energy. And you want to hear this. This is so not surprising. It's the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, that is like the King of Pentacles in the upright and the Page of Cups, which are both here combined for me. One of 4 kings, by the way, under our Emperor. It's just very validating around the Emperor energy, yet there's some ego here. There's some immature energy. It's really connecting to this person not responding, maybe not responding to a message, or while you were talking, not answering something. It definitely has that energy. Yeah, divine masculine energy. An imbalance, and this is the other thing. The Emperor is connected to the root chakra, and that's a centered energy. The World card is also in there, which has been an energy that's been coming through for you. And it's, yeah, so it's like plans falling apart, not being sure. It could even be connecting to money, about the future. The cycle that you've been in with this person that is about to come to an end. So moving forward in the Fool, is it together or apart? There's a lot of hopeful energy. There is a new path here for both of you. The potential is really high. It's clear to me how they're coming in, but what has been going on? What's the apology about? What promises did they break? What do they need to fix and make right first? The King of Cups, okay. I like that because it is sincere. Yeah, wow. They are feeling this loss. So whether you're just not talking, or they've lost you, or they're on the verge of losing you. 5 of Pentacles. Look at the owl here on our 5 of Pentacles today. And also, by the way, the 4 of Wands. And I'll tell you about that in a moment. The owl is on the tree, and there's just a stump here. So where the owl is like on it, you know, saying, where's my tree? They live in the tree. Yeah, and there's definitely some loss that's going on here. And I do want to validate if this does connect in any way to monetary stuff, you know. I'm looking at you, the Emperor, in reverse, with money or dwellings or something of that sort, like issues around that with money. It could definitely be the case for some. I think it is the case for some of you. It's just very specific, and I want you to know it is coming through. Quite literally. But just the energy of loss here, and the owl sitting here on the tree stump worried about it. And for me, a lot of this is connected to, again, the feeling of either losing you or being afraid to lose you. Because I feel like you hold the cards here. There's definitely an arms crossed kind of energy, but I also feel like there's still some kind of weight and connection here. And the potential is really strong. But the alchemy is also really clear, like they really do need to fix or make something right. It is sincere. The the Emperor having our King of Cups here. And our King of Pentacles, both here and both in the upright. And the last tarot, but not the least, is the 4 of Wands. So I do want to validate a very specific message around the Ace of Cups and the 4 of Wands, that if this has been around marriage for you, even just talking about it. In particular, I do want to say, if you can see each other, it's definitely at the wedding or it's at the party, you know, kind of energy. But if you've been waiting for this move to be connected to life-changing decisions, completing the picture, such as marriage. Again, I want to tell you that it is here. It's very specific, but it's strong. This is a reunion energy in the 4 of Wands. You can see that they're talking. There's a soulmate energy that's here. So again, if you can see each other, what they have to say, you do want to hear. Has somebody cleared some issues around what? Money, people, location, their own broken promises, their own commitment issues here. Talking to you, 7 of Cups. And are they ready now? Are they clear? Are they coming here with clarity around that? Has somebody been ready? Somebody hasn't. Somebody's been available. Somebody hasn't. Yes, there's clarity around this person. There is some communication, whether it's in person or apart. Oracle. The bottom of the deck. Journey. So super validating if there is travel here. I just want to validate that. But it's also your journey, the two of you, this connection. It connects me as well, to the Chariot, the Moon in Cancer energy. And that's also connected to some emotional blockages being removed. I'm talking to you, the Emperor in reverse and the Page of Cups. Again, some emotional immaturity doesn't necessarily connect to a chronological years in someone. It's just here. So we could be just looking at somebody not being ready. They weren't ready. Whatever. They're just coming in with like, this is, wait. Like, I want to say this to you. Crafty. Our little fox here trying to figure it out also connects with the Magician, like getting creative. Here we are. Coming out of the Moon in reverse, truth and clarity being revealed here in the Sun. Yeah, a new cycle. Either way, a new cycle, a chance for things to grow. You can see the Sun here is shining here, the warmth on the seeds. It's right above the Ace of Cups. It's connecting with the Four of Wands. So, and Jupiter, that expansive energy, because Jupiter can bring things and Jupiter can take things. We're seeing it in the upright here. Something is coming in. This is the other thing I wanted to say. The new moon in Pisces a few days ago, something has shifted. I feel like kind of almost, around then. There's a shift here. There is definitely... there's clarity and truth coming here. Things are being revealed, and there's a high potential here around things working out. Decisions that are made. Everyone has free will. It's not up to me. The future is not fixed, but the potential is really strong. They definitely have to make something right first. And it may be as simple, although I don't think it's simple, as an apology or connecting to something bigger like location or money. Third-party energy obviously could be around people. It's not coming in extremely clear, but there's definitely choices they need to make. There's commitment issues here. That much has been really clearer. So what is being revealed here in the Moon in reverse and in the Sun is the kindred spirits energy, the connection here. Rising above some ego also, I got to tell you, getting out of some ego. There's a lot of it here, and I don't know if that's just around the communication or it's like a deeper thing that's going on. You can see this person here standing on the world, which has been a strong energy coming in. With the Sun behind them, it's coming up. So it's that energy of the Sun rising, the new cycle, the truth and clarity coming, but also rising above, again, their ego, the conflicting energy themselves. It really connects with the ego pretty strong here. What's being revealed in the mystery card? That connects me to the High Priestess. It's connecting here to the Sun. Super strong revealing energy. The last two coming in. The fires are still burning. The fire is still burning. So I want to, and look, it's, wow. So this is a really specific energy. I have to bring it through because it's here. Look, it's here with the Home card. So keeping the fires burning, it could literally be connecting with a dwelling. I want to validate that. But it's also around, well, it's around the connection. You can see the smoke coming here off the fire. So that's also like smoke signals. The home energy also connects me to the Six of Cups, Scorpio, which is your energy, the Sun in Scorpio. Coming together with this person that you're either not talking to, or there have been, the communication has been broken down. It has that reunion kind of energy. This fiery energy too, like the fire, look at this, the fire is, I just realized that It's connecting here with journey. So the fire is going. And the journey card, as you can see, there is a tent here. It's near the water. I mean, the Four of Wands is a card of home, of marriage. Ace of Cups here, all the new emotion. The smoke, again, is really strongly connected directly for me today around smoke signals, like communication. The Magician is taking an action here, holding on to their staff, their wand, of course, connected to all the elements. But it's like keeping the hearth warm, you could say. The sacred space they want to build with you. It's like they're sending up the flare, preparing to break the silence. Like testing the air to see if you're still looking for the light. It's like shifting from running away to settling down, settling in. And they have all the tools. Here in the Magician now, I don't think that's always been the case around this person. The tarot closet. Sorry about that. That's what the camera does. You didn't miss anything. Love messages from their higher self. The bottom of the deck. I was scared. Don't give up on us. It's right here in between home and fire. You were so good to me. You deserve so much more. This is an energy of, I don't deserve you, but I want you. You are never far from my mind. Can you feel my love? It was me, not you. I miss you. I have so many regrets. So whether you are not talking at all, or there's some massive communication breakdown here, this is just really strong around like testing that energy, because I really feel that arms crossed energy. It's the only way I can describe it. You're my first thought when I wake up and last thought before sleep. What's definitely being revealed is they love you. I love you. Moon in reverse, the sun. And you are my other half. That's Emperor Empress energy. We have our Emperor here who's been in reverse. It's like that energy of getting into a higher self as these messages come in. The last love message from your person, Scorpio, please wait for me. Again, that's been really strong too. It's sort of like in this Knight of Swords energy, it's been coming in. It's like, wait, you know? Wow. Beautiful Scorpio, that is your reading today. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. Until next time.